Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. This is another one of our branded episodes, and we're going to look at TSM models, or true scale miniatures. Now, as you can see, this is literally everything I have in TSM. I have got 6 in 1/43 scale of what I guess you could call their regular edition cars. And there's one on the top, which is their 24-hour Le Mans legendary collection. I believe this was an Asian import, or whatever you want to call it, specifically sold in Asia. However, as you know, you can virtually get everything through the internet these days, and they're relatively inexpensive, but fairly good cars for around 20 bucks. If you pay more from that, as I think I mentioned in previous videos, I think you paid too much. So anyhow, let's take a look at TSM. Now, this C7 Corvette is from the TSM Le Mans collection, the number 64 car. And as you can see, I'll show you this box here. They have about 8 cars in that particular collection. And as you can see, this was clearly an Asian intended series, even though, as you know, everything ends up, where it's not supposed to be, like in the United States. Anyhow, this car for about 20 bucks, comes in this fairly cheesy box, as you can see here. Comes with a jewel case on a plastic base. And all in all, not a bad car. Not extremely well detailed. Not what you would expect from TSM. If you take a look at the back of it, you can see it's inexpensive. I wouldn't say it's cheesy, but it's not a true, what I would consider, collector's grade model. It kind of reminds me of something you could get back in the 70s and the 80s at a gas station. If you filled up your tank with enough gas, they gave you a freebie. This might be something like it. No aerials. Just not a whole lot of detail, but for 20 bucks, not bad. Now, the other TSM models, they come packaged in these massively huge plastic sleeves to protect the box, and the box is fairly typical, not real expensive, kind of Spark-like grade, only substantially larger than you get with most Spark models. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I absolutely love the white bases on here. They're marble-like, and also to mention, they have IMSA specific licensing. So a lot of their cars, if you go to the races, if you ever go to an IMSA race, you're going to see their cars for sale there. They'll have some Spark as well, but TSM does have official IMSA licensing. Now, TSM, in my opinion, is among the best you can buy. Certainly damn near as good as Spark, if not better in some regards. The bases, I think, are absolutely phenomenal. I love them. If you like a showroom-looking car, these are it. They are absolutely beautiful, very nicely done. They're plastic, but it feels like it's got a marble finish. It's very, very soft felt on the bottom, very, very nice to the touch. And as far as details, I mean, guys, you can't get much better than this. They are really, really, really good quality. This is just one of the BMW. In fact, it's one of the few BMWs that I have in 1/43 scale. As you can see, I've got the 2 Corvettes behind it. And other models include the McLaren that you can see here, the Ford GT as well. And I've done individual reviews on all of these. And finally, this Acura, the NSX GT3. One of the few that I have, but a really, really cool car. Very, very nicely done. Guys, with TSM, you can't beat it. They tend to be a little pricey. IMSA typically sells them for about 100 bucks at the races. You can get them cheaper on eBay. I would say $50, $60, $80, depending upon how you play your cards. I don't think I have ever paid, quite frankly, and I'll be honest with you, more than $60 for any of these cars. And particularly for a BMW, that's really hard, because the BMWs, for some reason, as few of them as there are out there, they're very, very pricey. But I would say, $60, $80 is more average for what you're going to pay for it on eBay. 100 bucks at the races. And the other cars, these Japanese imports, or whatever you want to call them, or Asian imports, I think they're about 20 bucks, and I wouldn't pay any more for them. They're just not worth it. But TSM is a phenomenal brand. Their 164 brand, everybody is familiar with. That would be Mini GT. I have a lot of issues with Mini GT and 164 brand. In fact, I consider that brand, I'll just give you a precursor of the 163 or the 164 brands that I collect. That would be my least favorite of the 3, the other 2 being Sparky and Tarmac Works. But anyhow, that being said, here's a look at TSM. Thanks for watching. Take care.